Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Today, most of the employees connect to applications outside their corporate network, bypassing traditional firewalls and using network-based mobile devices. VARINDIA explores the challenges involved, but first, let us take a look at today's headlines. India poised to become the content creation capital of the world, says Telecom Minister. Union Minister for Telecommunications Jyotiraditya Shinde has underscored India's leadership in the content creation space, saying India is poised to become the content creation capital of the world, with the market projected to grow from $30 billion today to $480 billion by 2035. Speaking during a panel discussion at the ongoing IMC 2024, the minister emphasized the democratization of information access and India's readiness to embrace next-gen technologies like 6G to lead the digital revolution. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology asked stakeholders not to wait for rules but build capabilities on Data Protection Act. The Centre has directed every organization, including industry and public bodies, to not wait for the rules of the Digital Personal Data Protection Act to be notified, but to adapt their systems and build capacities in keeping with the new law. The message was conveyed during a meeting with stakeholders where senior officials of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, National Informatics Centre, and members of the industry, civil society, and lawyers were present. NSA and FBI released an advisory to take down all Iranian threat actors. The National Security Agency NSA have come together with the Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI and the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency to release a joint cybersecurity advisory to warn network defenders of malicious activity that can enable persistent access in sensitive systems. Since October 2023, Iranian cyber actors have used a technique known as brute force to compromise user accounts and obtain access to organizations to modify MFA registrations, enabling persistent access. Amazon, Google, Microsoft turn to nuclear power for emission-free electricity. Microsoft, Google, and Amazon have struck individual deals with operators and developers of nuclear power plants to fuel the boom in data centers. The demand has accelerated because of the big investments these and other tech companies have made in AI, which requires far more power than conventional technology businesses. Microsoft has agreed to pay an energy company to revive the shuttered 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant in Pennsylvania. Cybercrime anticipated to reach $10 trillion next year. The annual cost of cybercrime is expected to reach $10 trillion next year. In terms of GDP, the figure indicates that it would be the third biggest economy in the world after the US and China. This is the reason why countries from Australia to China, the UK and US are racing to tighten up their cybersecurity laws, and the UN is expected to pass a landmark cyber treaty in the next few weeks. Welcome back. As the workforce becomes increasingly mobile, businesses must adapt to ensure their security strategies can address these evolving threats. This shift makes threat detection and remediation more challenging, especially for companies that still rely on traditional network security solutions. Endpoint security encompasses all the tools designed to protect end-user devices from cyber threats. Typical solutions include traditional antivirus software, endpoint management tools, VPNs, and threat hunting software. These tools are essential for safeguarding a wide range of devices, including servers, desktop, laptops, workstation, mobile devices, as well as IoT devices and operational technology systems. Cyber attackers have become increasingly innovative in their efforts to target privileged accounts with a particular focus on endpoints supporting Microsoft Windows, macOS, and Linux administrator accounts. Once the threat actors gain access to these accounts, they can traverse networks, compromise workstations, servers, and critical infrastructure components. This urgent need for protecting endpoints remains one of the most pressing security challenges of the organizations today. Also driven by increasingly sophisticated cyber attacks, the exploitation of remote management and monitoring (RMM) tools by adversaries has surged by 70%, underscoring the urgency for AI-powered modern endpoint protection. These advanced solutions empower security teams to swiftly detect and disrupt ransomware and stealthy cross-domain attacks, enabling them to stay ahead of adversaries and safeguard critical systems. As a result, endpoint security software has had to evolve rapidly to address this dynamic threat landscape and protect organizations from these advanced cyber threats. With this thought, we sign off for today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VARINDIA News magazine. For more news and updates, you can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Stay tuned. Thank you.